Hello everyone, welcome to a quick episode of the Magic Arena Run. It's FNM. Actually, we have an interesting save those changes. We have something very interesting that both FNM at home and the festival both align as historic artisan. In fact, we see the ban list. Oh, actually quite interesting. Healer's Hawk finally made the ban list. But also Zenith Flare, so we probably will be seeing less of that. As for the deck I'm going to run for this event, it's I recently I did buy the anthology series, so I'm going to go to something that, well, when I came back to playing Magic, it was around the Mirrodin block. So the next block after that was Kamigawa block, and the first thing I fell in love with were the Hondens. I tried to make a deck with this. It was fun, but definitely underpowered. It was worth a shot at least. So the basic gameplay is ramp up early mana, drop a Honden or two, then try to draw into the rest of the package. Most of it is a card draw, buying some time. Destiny Spinner converts our extra enchantments into allows us to turn our enchantments to 5/5 creatures. The Beanstalk Giant. Well, as far as some ramp goes, I want Paradise Druid. I want Arboreal Grazer because they protect themselves. It's not it. I miss the days when we had Rampant Growth, Sakura Tribe Elder. Those were the very good ramp cards. But we have to make do with this. Anyway, we have Growth Spiral, so there's that option. Lands, very basic. Just 4 Evolving Wilds and probably one of each life gain land. So this one's just something quick. Something quick. We'll see how it pans out. We'll definitely be doing a lot of testing and tweaking. My main concern is the Gruul aggro deck. That's why there are 3 copies of Flame Sweep. If I see a lot of aggro, I might go for a 4th copy. Also, running 4 colors is generally a bad idea as far as I'm concerned, but it's worth a shot. Anyway, so we got ways to buy time. If we draw another... We got, so Arboreal Grazer, opponent's gonna take their time, so we got our first Honden. We're not guaranteed to hit our next land, so I'm definitely playing Paradise Druid. I originally built this with Mutate as my other plan. I just found that it tended to... this is fine too. So our opponent's probably going to cast a bunch of spells, so this thing's going to go quite big. I'm going to cast a Honden of Cleansing Fire first. Probably going to regret that. I will trade the Grazer. Yeah, that might have been bad play. I do have 2 mountains, but our opponent's already looking at the Paradise Druid so dirty. Okay, let's force our opponent to spend mana to pump. There's a shock. That's fine. In fact, we got Bond of Flourishing, but... Okay, I'm concerned there might be a counter spell here, but let's play our Arboreal Grazer first. Let's see if our opponent is inclined. Not going to counter that. Let's pull the trigger. We have 2 more copies of this if our opponent counters this. No counter. So we're gonna gain 4 life a turn. And we'll have to decide if we're gonna throw it on the perfect pet or if we're gonna throw it on our opponent's face. Actually, we can take the damage. Yeah, opponent's gonna shock that. That's a given. We're going to use some Bond of... We're gonna use Bond of Flourishing to gain some target. Yeah, I'm gonna use Bond of Flourishing. Look at top 3 cards, so hopefully it's not a duplicate of one of these. Oh, Spell Pierce. Okay. Oh, I should have played that first. I forgot. I really forgot about Spell Pierce. So a bit of a race right now. We are gaining 4 life a turn. Okay, opponent's just gonna dig through this one. I'm gonna take the hit for now. So this is gonna be awfully slow. That's probably the only other caveat of this. Another Paradise Druid, but I'm gonna go towards the... cast a Paradise Druid. Because if our opponent's willing to run Spell Pierce, I'm not... Opponent's already kind of flooded. Take the hit. Opponent did not cast a... So we're going down 1 damage a turn. We're going down 1 life. Found an Evolving Wilds. Let's see if our opponent casts card draw. I'm expecting Chemisters. No. Opponent. I know opponent has counter spells. It's a kind of a given at this point. Let's get white. Okay, cast First by Meaning. Opponent probably does have a counter spell. Draw 3 cards, discard the 2 lands. Well, we didn't quite hit, but hit another Paradise Druid. Actually, I want our opponent to start using their burn spells because my other concern is that our opponent just... If I can incentivize our opponent to throw burn here, that's less than... Okay, 1 point damage more, but not so much that kind of damage. So we're now taking 2 additional damage a turn. Yeah, no blocks. I would not be surprised if our opponent just has... Well, he's used up 3 shocks already. Trying to hit that other Honden. Also have... Yeah, hit their 4th shock. Wow. I guess I can now safely... Yeah, I can now safely chump, I guess. Oh, the opponent's now going for the burnout plan. I don't have mutate, so I'll just take this one. Probably also means I should have things like Banishing Light and whatnot. Also awfully flooded too. So by itself, I don't think the Hondens are... No, they kept me alive this far. Yeah, but I need to have individual answers. Judging from how aggressive things are, I might put in a few copies of Baffling End. Trading this for a 3/3 dino is not such a bad idea. Probably should have kept that land too in case I drew into a Thirst for Meaning. Opponent's going all in at this point. There's no... I understand why there's no reason to target. So, yeah, definitely want at least 2 copies of this. You want to hit this one. Okay, 11 damage. Opponent's rushing it. I really need to have Baffling. Yeah, considering everyone's gonna be in the aggro plan, Baffling End probably makes sense. So, go down to 5. No, Paradise Druid. Yeah, this one's not gonna pan out. We missed the boat to snipe this, so to speak. Yeah, there's an Enigma Drake. No way we're gonna block boat. Okay, that's okay. Let's make those changes right now. So yeah, I would suppose Baffling End. It's either Baffling End or Banishing Light. Banishing Light is not bad either. Usefulness probably varies a bit, but we'll definitely have to make that change. So yeah, because there's the Flame Sweeps. That's for the go wide, but I need to have something for go tall. Bounce would also be okay. Let's just add some Vanishing Lights. So probably about, let's cut one Tertiary Meaning. Let's cut Destiny Spinner's okay. Growth Spiral is kinda okay. I guess I can also just cut one Honden of Life's Web. Okay, so, and we do have quite a bit of ramp. I can cut one land, so we'll probably cut Forest. So we'll go with that change. Need to edit this one out now. Probably should be a lot easier to. Okay, as far as this hand goes, it's okay. I can Evolving Wilds, turn to Paradise Druid, knock on wood, draw a land, turn 3 Honden of Night's Reach. At least that should start hurting our opponent a bit. Then we can take our time with Destiny Spinner, Bond of Flourishing. Probably this Swiftwater Cliff should just be another Rugged Highlands. Opponent is super aggro. We did have a Flame Sweep, so definitely get the green mana. That's not. Actually, we didn't have to show it quite yet. Then, okay. No, let's see. We can just play Swiftwater Cliffs. I want our opponent to kind of overcommit first. Underworld Dreams. So I guess I'm not playing the blue Honden. I should also update this. Or play Scorch Bitter, Omen of the Dead, buying stuff back. Yeah, we're gonna. Well, there's that. Hold on. Yeah, I want that Honden. Play this. Yeah, that. So I can just next turn play Destiny Spinner, Paradise Druid. I might have to nuke the Underworld Dreams. Auto block is auto block. If our opponent has wave pump, probably doesn't have wave pump. Thankfully, there's no Cavalcade here. Okay, 5 mana. Let's play this first, just so we can start getting some blockers down. Opponent's gonna try to Heartless Act that. That's fine. So maybe next turn it's, yeah, it's still Destiny Spinner, Paradise Druid. We're gonna go down to 10 life. Skewer 8, go down to 7. Okay, drew the white source, so can actually just Banishing Light the Underworld Dreams just to stop bleeding from that one. I could also banish one of these, but I'm hoping the then say the Paradise Druid because I want to play Honden next turn. That's also a problem with having this Honden and having only one. So let's do the math. 5, 4, 3. Okay, this is quite. And he can sack Omen to get back another Footlight Fiend. Yeah, not being. Destiny Spinner. Yeah, we're gonna go down to 1. Any burn spell kills us, that's the problem. This one took too long. I guess it also means I can swap out, say, the Growth Spirals for... I can actually go for, I can actually go for more green heavy by cutting the Growth Spirals. Just opponent going for that instead of our face. Well, they probably have the shock already. Carnage, yeah, that's it. So we're gonna retry that one. I am willing to just swap out the because Growth Spiral lets you play lands. Baffling End only hits creatures, so that's not too bad. Beanstalk Giant hasn't become relevant yet. Yeah, I'm probably willing to cut one Honden of Seeing Winds because everyone's so aggro I can wait on it. I might just add, let's say, another Flame Sweep or... Okay, turn to Bond of Flourishing to get us our third land. And we have the guaranteed Honden. Let's say hello to our... Yeah, we definitely need the land over the other Arboreal Grazer. Yeah, Growth Spiral has the caveat of needing blue mana, and I don't have I'm not consistent on that. Opponent plays Bayashino Pyromancer. So Honden is going to slow... Okay, there's our blue source. Just start pinging this. I'm gonna take quite a bit of damage for now. So next turn there's a Flame Sweep we have as an option. I guess Growth Spiral? Nope, don't want that. Let's play Destiny Spinner. Let's force our opponent to burn this. Or force our opponent to play another Journey Mage. That means that'll make Flame Sweep really good. One more mana allows us to start drawing cards. Lightning Strike, there's the burn. Opponent plays a Lava Runner. He's one... Wait, he might have a shock. There's the shock, so... Let's wipe that board. Still in trouble because we're awfully slow at this point. Okay. Yeah, just buy some more time, though we are about to take damage to the face. We at least got Seeing Winds next turn. Gutter Snipe. Oh, okay, this is not great. So ping that first. We'll ping the Gutter Snipe later. Knock on wood, we're not dead yet. Okay, got Evolving Wilds. We'll get that for the white mana. So next turn we can... Yeah, because generally this one does not have Pump. Does our opponent have a Lightning Strike? Probably should. Yeah, probably should have blocked that. Yeah, because that would have incentivized our opponent to. It's 2 damage. Draw 2 cards. Okay, play the Swiftwater Cliffs. Now, still probably gonna die, but it really depends what our opponent has. Lightning Strike. Yeah, good game. We should, in hindsight, we should have blocked the Arboreal Grazer. There was no reason to keep it alive. So at least we're learning how to play the deck. Do I want more life gain over the Growth Spiral? Probably, actually. So let's make another quick adjustment. One more Bond of Flourishing, 1 less Growth Spiral. Also means 3, 2, 1, 2, 1. So, okay, so probably make that adjustment. Also, I should cut down 1 Honden of Life's Web. So far, yet to win at this one. So not looking so great. I am enjoying trying to get the whole thing through. So this one, I guess it's fine because I can go turn 1 Evolving Wilds, turn 2 Arboreal Grazer. Yeah, having Evolving Wilds is so important. Let's make sure we get a Forest. And don't make a mistake on that one, otherwise we might as well just concede. Turn 2 Growth Spiral. Well, so hopefully we can land it. Hopefully we land mana here. Otherwise it's not too bad between Paradise Druid, Destiny Spinner. Opponent shocks us in response, sure. Oh, perfect. Rugged Highlands. It still won't get us to Honden yet. Definitely want to play the Destiny Spinner. Oh wait, no, we did hit it. So let's see how fast our opponent is. Yeah, I would like a Flame Sweep. Spell Gorger, weird. Yeah, I really would like a Flame Sweep right about now because this one's just gonna grow insane. Okay, gain 2 life. We got our land. So definitely Arboreal Grazer. Remember, Arboreal Grazers are disposable. I guess we play the Paradise Druid. Our lands can become 2/2s. The problem is this one's going to grow way too big. Goblin Gathering. Okay, so am I willing to actually just trade the Paradise Druid for the Rimrock Knight? Yeah, I am. Because I have 4 of my 5 colors. What's the odds of me drawing the black one? Okay, I didn't draw it. That would have been humiliating if I did. Now, this one can make a land into a 1/1, not so great, so I'm gonna just play these out. Yeah, I could use more card draw spells. Opponent's slightly flooding. It's gone the creature route, which kind of helps me a bit. Definitely blocking for now. Probably should. Yeah, it's right now it's a race 1/1. I would like to draw the red Honden, though 3 out of 47, not so much. Yeah. I guess this is the problem with this deck. If your ramp effects are not, how do you say this? If your ramp effects don't tin your deck, like missing out rampant growth. That's the reason I put the Beanstalk Giant in, though he's gonna be. I might as well play him as a 6/6 at this point. This doesn't untap the land, so. And this one just pumps. I'm just gonna force him to pump. Really, blue Honden would really be nice though. Flame Sweep with 3/2. So as it is right now, it's just me gaining life. I could also just put an additional copy of each Honden. That would guarantee that I draw them in a more timely manner, I suppose. My only caveat is that, well, I do have Thirst for Meaning, so any extras don't go to waste. Actually, that's another thing I can do. So what I could do is, let's say, cut the Destiny Spinner, cut some of the... Cut, say, the Growth Spiral, just... And then just add one of each more Honden. That... I remembered seeing a deck list before, that's kind of how they did it. And back then, they didn't care about the duplicates, so I guess I shouldn't care about it now. Also, our opponent getting stuck at this point. Now watch me draw the black Honden. Yeah, thankfully this doesn't pump toughness. Wait for, okay, now we wait a bit. In theory, I can actually start making 3/3 creatures, which is also a good defensive strategy. So, not so great. Forces our opponent to use up removal, which is kind of fine. I can also make our opponent shoot. Well, our opponent could also be representing a Flame Sweep. That's probably a pump effect. Infuriate. Rimrock Knight. Okay, that's fine. This is gonna be very slow. I'm gonna have to apologize to our opponent somehow. Also, I might want to wait for our opponent to drop another creature before I commit to the Flame Sweep. Though our opponent is flooded too. Just take the hit. Thirst for Meaning is fine. So, discard an enchantment card. No, the only reason I'm willing to take my fine time here is because our opponent is only dinging us for 1 point a turn. That's like 20 turns ish before I have to really be concerned. Well, maybe a few more turns before I get concerned. Basically, I'm sandbagging the Banishing Light in case our opponent has... What's this? Another Spell Gorger weird? Another Thirst. Draw us into another. Discard an enchantment card. Decline. Discard 2 cards. Yeah, definitely want to take advantage of that. Yeah, we don't want to tap ourselves out completely. We know our opponent has some... One is probably waiting for me to actually cast the Flame Sweep. No, our opponent's not exactly putting pressure, so I'm willing to take that chance. Okay. Discard an enchantment card. Yes, we'll discard Destiny Spinner. Okay, now we could have used the black mana, but okay, we'll hold on to the land because let's see. Yeah, we're gonna hold on to the land because we're going to need, if we ever draw our other Thirst for Meaning. This should be a 4-off, I think. Goblin Gathering, okay. Let's see if our opponent commits. Because otherwise I can... Actually, if I do the math, let's say I take 3 damage, I gain 4 life. I can just ping the Rimrock Knight, take my time. The Goblin tokens will deal 3 damage next turn. I gain 4 life. Oh, no. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, we got back. We just lost one. We lost one timeout. Hold on. Okay, yeah, we're recording just to make sure. I'm gonna definitely pause this video right after this one because I have to go somewhere else after. Draw another blue source. Yeah, just pass. It's now on our opponent. It's now an onus on our opponent to finish this quickly. We did use up 2 Thirst for Meaning. I probably should have the 4th one at this point. We're gonna hit 3 mana quite regularly. Opponent goes Skewer. I think opponent's gonna try to unload everything. Skewer again. And Skewer one more. Skewer one more. Okay. I guess I can Flame Sweep now. Gain 4 life. Now start throwing the damage at our opponent. Okay, Arboreal Grazer is fine. That should not... We're not gonna pack a land. I'll just wait for about 9 more turns. Oh, opponent passed. Really want to hit that black mana now. Upon the Flourishing helps. So what? Definitely Beanstalk Giant. Let's get that swamp. And yeah, somehow, well, this build we managed to survive because it was creature heavy. We were able to delay several attacks. Only goes Chandra's Outrage. Okay, sure. So what's our opponent gonna do next? He probably suspects I have a black Honden if I'm going to, and actually having the red and white at least means that we will survive long enough for to be fatal, more or less. Yeah, I should have considered that there's still the mono red matchup to worry about. Yeah, definitely want. I am going to up everything. Well, except the rage is already at 3 units. Let's see if our... Okay, get our triggers, ping our opponent. Okay, let's play another forest. We ready? You can play the Beanstalk Giant next turn. So opponent is now incentivized to just play everything they have in hand because they're gonna, yeah, they concede right there. Okay, so I'm going to make another set of adjustments. I'm gonna bump up the Hondens, but we'll see that much later. I'll see you back shortly. So stay tuned as soon as I can get everything working. Yeah. Nice Temple of Deceit. So I'll be right back. So don't go away. And I'm back. So you could. So I did make a few changes a little bit off screen. Notably took out the Destiny Spinners, added the additional Thirst of Meaning, added a few rebalanced some of the Hondens, added another Honden of Cleansing Fire. Also adjusted some of our lands. I took out the Swiftwater, replaced it with Blossoming Sands. We'll see how that works out. Basically, there are so many small tweaks I have to do with this one. Am I probably going to play this deck in the festival event? I might come up with something else. There are many other cards that came in with the historical anthology, so I might want to try those. So this one, okay, we're missing blue mana, but we can Bond of Flourishing turn 2. So knock on wood, we hit that. This is going to be quite awkward otherwise. Change of plans. We get our blue mana now. So this probably gonna be blue aggro. We're gonna leave it at that. I'm actually gonna sack this. I might be slightly afraid of repudiate, replicate. I can't afford to not have blue mana. Okay, so this is blue-white flyers. We are gonna be in for a beating. Yeah, we really need to flame sweep at this point. Okay, we hit the Rugged Highlands. So Growth Spiral. Hit the Banishing Light, so I will go Blossoming Sands first. So next turn we can go... Next turn we do Imperial... Oh wait, let's see. Okay, next turn we go Banish... Definitely go Banishing Light. So that buys us a little bit of time. Next turn we can Bond of Flourishing. Okay, taking 5. Next turn we Bond of Flourishing for a land and cast Honden. Opponent probably casts Rally of Wings or not quite yet. Oh, cast Rally now. So this would be... Okay, hit another green land. So... Okay, yikes, this is the flame sweep I needed. So let's just get the planes. Play this one just to get a little life back. Now, if our opponent hits another Imperial Eagle, that's a problem. Yeah, I guess I should go max out on flame sweeps. We... Rustwing Falcon. Okay, we hit Honden, but that's quite late. Let's Thirst of Meaning for Meaning first. Discard enchantment. Okay, Arboreal Grazer doesn't quite do it. Yeah, that's a good game. We whiffed on that. Yeah, we whiffed on that flame sweep when we needed it. I probably do want to just go for X flame sweeps. It's something I can discard to Thirst for Meaning anyway. So let's make that small adjustment. So let's go 4 flame sweeps. And cut. Let's cut one Beanstalk Giant. So yeah, let's save that up. Let's save that change. Refresh and go. So we're still waiting to hit on that second win. The fact that we've had to make so many changes over time, I guess it goes to show that my memory has changed quite a lot since. So okay, so definitely let's get blue mana, let's go Growth Spiral. We'll go for that sequence. Hopefully we hit another other than Honden of Life's Web. Yeah, definitely having to hit Flame Sweep, if it's not for Growth Spiral and Thirst for Meaning, I probably would have... The other alternate plan would be to just go green-red. That would... Okay, Mono Black. Funny enough, it does mean we can hit this one for... Oh man, this is bad. Let's hit it for red and play Paradise Druid. Okay, thought... Oh, no, Discovery. So interesting, because I can go greedy. Let's just play it safe. Let's hit red. Play Paradise Druid next turn. Then next turn we can Growth Spiral, then bring the Blossoming Sands in. Okay, opponent is also on the other enchantment plan. Okay, we did hit the Honden of Cleansing Fire. So I could just opt to play the Honden right then and there if our opponent taps out. Thought Erasure. Okay, we'll see what we lose. We probably lose the Cleansing Fire. It's good. Life's Web. Thirst for Meaning is also a big loss. Okay, it takes out the Life's Web. Let's go for this one, because we know our opponent's going for the Ill-Gotten Inheritance plan. Might be a Predator, Flying Death Touch, Hexproof. So... Growth Spiral... Ooh, yikes. We're so definitely gonna have to let that hit us. This might also be a pump version, so that might be a problem. Also, Flame Sweep. We're gonna need 2 copies just to deal with that. Thankfully, there's no added lifelink. Okay, the Narset's gonna be... Oh, Narset's gonna be annoying. Thirst of Meaning does nothing now. So our opponent might actually just leave this alone. I'm going to have to draw the red, and it has Neutralize as well. Okay, this is pure counter. I could have cast this in response. That's a mistake. Oh, he's letting me take. I have to go for this. Probably has removal. Let's just play another forest. So the plan now is just to literally snipe Narset. Opponent has to neutralize for it. He is digging for... So I have to be careful of another blue source. If he doesn't have another blue source, he could still have counters, I guess. Okay, this is the black source. Does he have the blue source? He has the blue source, but it's tapped, so... Oh, he's going aggro. My turn. Yeah, drawing too many lands. Could I cut another land? I'm so tempted. I actually want to. So let's see if our opponent does have the removal for this. If he does, let's see, does he have it? He has it. Tyrant Scorn. Okay, no point trying to contest that. I guess what I can do is hold this. I can cast Thirst of Meaning just to get one card. One. It's horrible. Also, our opponent's just holding things up. Yeah, we're not... So our opponent could actually choose to counter this. I'm only going to draw one card out of this. There's one. So we will discard these two. I was expecting that. Fact that... Yeah, fact our opponent's holding up counters is a problem. I need to... Oh, wait, he's... You know this weird? Okay, but our opponent's definitely just holding up one. That's gonna be a problem. Yeah, so this is gonna be a very slow death. Yeah, not being... Yeah, I should have... I had the trigger. I actually forgot I had the mana. I should have been able to cast that. Then again, the good news is we're only just being pinged one at a time. I kind of wish this hit Planeswalkers. I'm actually already inclined to want to add direct damage of some sort. Let's see if our opponent counters this. Probably not gonna dodge a Spell Pierce, that's the problem. Oh, it's gonna let it through. Okay.
This was overwhelming.
Let that stay. Opponent does not want me casting a second Honden. Opponent goes for the second Nightveil Predator. Actually, now that I think of it, I should have kept the second red mana. If I was gonna go double Flame Sweep, I'm gonna need it. Hit an Arboreal Grazer, so that should buy me a little time. Let's see if he's willing to counter this. Nope, of course not. That would have been too easy. Plus act. Yeah, the fact that he can respond everything on my turn. Yeah, this is not great. I'll probably concede this one and just go straight to the next one. Like, what are the odds that he has two counter spells right now? He already cycled one. Nightveil Predator number 3. Yeah, sticking this one wasn't... Yeah, also... But otherwise, I knew I made the other mistake there, so... Take the Honden of Infinite Rage. Cast that, eat the counter spell. Fortunately, not enough mana. I would have liked to have been able to try to cast Night's Reach afterwards. Oh, he's letting it through. He probably wants to counter this one. Or this one. Yeah, he's gonna let that through. I don't have any real defense. So this is not quite the matchup I was hoping for. Yeah, I guess we're gonna concede this one. Also note that because it's just hexproof, I can actually suicide my own Paradise Druid if I wanted to. Yep. Actually, I'm curious to see if... Actually, it might be... That might also be a glitch of some sort. Because if I remember correctly, it's supposed to take the one that you've already revealed first. Anyway, let's keep trying this one. Okay, let's see. Turn 1 Blossoming Sands, turn 2 Growth Spiral or Paradise Druid, so we have options. Is this the same opponent? It's the same opponent. Unbelievable, it's the same opponent. Yeah, that... Opponent actually has... Wait, is this the same? Nope, currently mono black, plus Legion Zealot. Not quite the same opponent. Okay, so I can play a land, I can Growth Spiral to play another land. And cast Bond of Flourishing. We're gonna... So Arboreal Grazer kind of buys time. Evolving Wilds doesn't quite help me. I might actually just take the swamp. Yeah, because I need to have some insurance that I can drop this. Let's assume that our opponent... Also, I want to have insurance that I can... If I don't play this, I can play both Beanstalk and Vanishing Light. Opponent taking their time with drawing damage, he will hit me back. So I guess we will just play, yeah. Just play Honden. So we'll grow 1 token a turn. That should kind of deal with his stuff. My only concern is if he hits Sorin. So far he hasn't hit Sorin yet. Wait, why am I thinking? This is an Artisan. You're not going to hit Sorin. He's also not... He might also have enchantments. So I could just Banishing Light, then Beanstalk. I could also Thirst for Meaning, hopefully draw into some lands or another enchantment, then Beanstalk or Banishing. Decide from there, so to speak. Definitely need to keep the Paradise Druid alive. I want to have at least 6 mana to be able to pull 2 out of these 3 triggers. Reaper of Night discards 2 cards. He's a ways away from casting that, so... So draw a card. It's a Banishing Light. Let's cast Church first. I want to cast Honden. I might need to keep a Banishing Light though. Let's decline, discard these 2. Pass the turn. Now if our opponent has another one of these, I'm going to be so cross. Probably makes sense he has another one of these. So foreboding food. Okay, not quite yet. In fact, it seems like he's accelerating. Okay, oh. Yeah, we really need to save our Banishing Light for this one. My only concern is that he has another discard spell. Kujuka Bug, well, I'm not getting anything back. This is definitely a discard deck. At the very least, I can start gumming up the board somewhat and keeping a life total relatively high. Karika's Libation. Opponent sacrifice. Let's sacrifice this one because this one blocks all his stuff. Turns out he does have enchantment removal. I probably still want to cast the Growth Spiral even if I lose the Paradise Druid in the process. Here comes Flame Sweep. Not going. Oh, okay. So kind of dodge that. Bond of Flourishing. So we need to dig up another one. Then we whiff badly. I guess you just take the target falls. It's surprising that. Yeah, I really probably could cut another land. We virtually have enough draw. Yeah, sure. Let that resolve. So we lost 2 Banishing Lights. Kind of. Oh, no, we lost. Oh, yeah, we lost both. So now we're living in top deck city. So yeah, I'll swing with this one. So we now have to win in 7 turns. Well, maybe even less. Opponent's probably just gonna drop this one. It is basically a flying 4/5. Ooh. That's one way to clear the board. Not that I'm in trouble with mana anymore at this point. Definitely want to start cutting. Also, the fact that our opponent is actually digging really hard. Okay, he's found his 7th mana. Probably wants another Mephitic. Well, that was Mephitic. Actually, he could have gotten the Cycling one. That would have been. And they're both. Oh, he got it for the Surveil, I guess. But the Cycling version's probably a better one. So let's get our planes. Who's to say he doesn't have it, actually? So let's not cast that. Moment of Craving. Or, you know what? Let us cast that. Reasoning being that if our opponent has another one of these, he's okay. He's basically using that turn instead of the other turn. Now I can ping, but I'm probably better off just pinging him and force him to block. Kind of weaponize the monsters would be an interesting way to use this, except I only have like 1 or 2 of these. Hit another Honden, discard an enchantment card. Yeah, that was a given. So getting him to use it. Oh, getting him to use up all his removal. Pretty decent, actually. So we do have an answer for target creature. Probably the Dusk Legion Zealot. Well, he only has Dusk Legion Zealots right now. Wait, did he say no? Yes, he said no. he's forced to hit the other one. I'm gonna hold the lands. One, because it might incentivize him to cast a discard spell. Two, it... Okay, he's in a rush right now. Okay, Evolving Wilds. Let's just use it to cut even more lands off our... He'll go down to 1. No, he needs to answer this Honden or it's over. Or he might still have some sort of life gain. Actually, no. Well, he could Tendrils for 8. That's some sort of life gain. He's gonna have to start... He's gonna unload all of these. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting race. Oh, now he's unloading to empty. Yeah, I've got flying, sure. Also, I could just hold these. Just to force him to answer stuff. At this point, yeah, Mephitic Vapors. Oh, yeah, so I can get him down to 2. Yeah, Hondens are kind of annoying in a sense. Let's play one. Tap. Decline. We have enough mana, so to speak. Basically, I'm just digging for another Honden. And... how many cards do I have? 27. Moment Craving. Yeah, buying more time. It's actually it is still possible for me to lose, so let's just block this now. He's literally living off life gain triggers. Yeah, okay, let's put the second mountain down just in case I do want to double flame sweep somehow. Okay, this is getting very... Yeah, our opponent was expecting a super aggro deck. He wasn't quite expecting us. Oh, that's actually close. That actually took a lot of changes before we could get this one working. So, I'm gonna do one more game. Just... But... okay, nice gems. Actually, with one more change. Let's cut one more land. Let's cut one more land. Let's add one more Bond of Flourishing. So let's cut the forest. So this is a bit riskier. Might not pan out. You might not see this change later. But we seem to be getting quite relatively flooded. We still have to prioritize 2 to 3 mana hands though. So this one is horrid because we cast Arboreal Grazer and nothing else. It's also risky because there's a chance we don't hit a blue or a red source. Let's mulligan this. Okay, this is much better. So we got 3 Hondens. I will bin the Life's Web one because we have a second copy. So basically turn... we really could use a blue source. Oh, so, okay, remember, there is no Zenith Flare. But we're now open to, well, getting blue. Problem is the Flourishing Fox is gonna... we could get blue or... oh, opponent is taking their time. I think I'll go for blue. Take 1. Beanstalk Giant there. Turn 2. Bond of Flourishing. Okay, let's get the white source. So next turn we play red, play Infinite Rage. It will ping these other guys. We'll need an answer to Flourishing Fox. Knock on wood, we get it. It's also a 1-turn delay. That's usually the problem with Hondens. The 1-turn delay is what kills you. I guess that also kills our opponent. That buys us enough time to Granite Stinger. Okay, he now had to unload. Play Arboreal Grazer. He just buys time. Play Honden of Infinite Rage. Yeah, since we're not looking down the Flourishing Fox anymore at this point. So, yeah, next turn we play Honden of Cleansing Fire. Let's just block this. Our opponent might have a effect or not, but being a... Okay. Now it's time to see if our life gain can outpace his cycling. Let's assume our opponent has 2 more triggers. The fact that he's doing them all now probably means he's okay, take that. Okay, cycle 1 more. Another Honden that we can't use, but we'll cast the Cleansing Fire. We want to regain our life. The next turn, probably just Beanstalk Giant. Well, if alternately we can just cast Thirst for Meaning, discard the Honden of Infinite Rage. Okay, so now our opponent's going to try to race with this one. Yeah, we definitely need 4 copies of Flame Sweep. So virtually 8, 7, 6. We go down to 6. We go back to 10. And Honden of Rage takes out the Dranit Stinger. He's really rushing for this. So let's see what we draw. We draw an Evolving Wilds. Let's get the Black Source. So opponent needs yet another... Okay, I think this is it. Yeah, that's it. There you go. That was a good game. That Flame Sweep was very timely, I'll be honest. If I didn't have that Flame Sweep, we would have been overrun so long ago. Well, anyway, that's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. I probably will make another deck just for the festival event, but seeing how you start with a concept, you go through a bunch of changes, you tweak some more. That's kind of the thing that is important. Like no initial deck survives first contact with the enemy. You have to make changes based on what you expect, especially in a format where a lot of things have changed, especially since you dumped an entire anthology on us and whatnot. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care. God bless. Stay safe, everyone, wherever you are. Have a nice day.